Elvis, this is Al Wertheimer. He's going to be taking some pictures. I had known the public relations woman at RCA. And she says, Al, what are you doing on the 17th, which is Saturday night?
1956.
56, March 17th. And I said, for you, Ann, nothing. I'll be glad to do whatever you want. She said, I'd like you to photograph the Tommy Jimmy Dorsey show. I said, oh, terrific. Tommy Dorsey's one of my idols. I was a big band type guy. She said, no, not Tommy Dorsey. I want you to photograph Elvis Presley. Long silence. Elvis who? Elvis Presley. We just signed him a couple of months ago. I said, well, never heard of him. She said, well, I hope you will. I call this stage show Just Another Assignment. These were done in 1956, which was the big year for Elvis. Like, for instance, here, he's getting makeup. Makeup, the first picture that I took of Elvis. Elvis is yawning. Elvis is the base of my living. And this is 50 years after the pictures have been taken.
Those 2 weeks.
Yeah, those 2 weeks. Somebody planted a panda on Elvis on the train. So ultimately that panda, 50 years later, winds up on a t-shirt and cups and mugs. Then what happens is they become this, you know, so you wind up... Well, I tell you, it's a good living. Dolce Gabbana did a whole series of my stuff. I wish they would pay a little more royalties. If Mr. Dolce and Gabbana are listening, I'm in the phone book. New York City, I'd appreciate a few more. Thank you. The Kiss starts out as a moment in time in the back of the Mosque Theater in Richmond, Virginia. It takes maybe a fraction of a second, and next thing you know, it'll be beachwear. It's become sort of my signature picture. And she says, Elvis, I'll bet you can't kiss me. And Elvis says, I'll bet you I can. She sticks out her tongue at him, like so. And then he sticks out his tongue at her, and they just touch. They barely touch. Now this is supposed to be this hot kiss. And Diane Keaton, many years later, she's a photo collector. She bought that print from me, and she called it the hottest picture that was ever taken in the world. I said, this woman is crazy, but I'll accept it. I'll accept it graciously. This will be on my tombstone. I have, unfortunately, got like 40,000 negatives of all kinds of people, from Eleanor Roosevelt, Paul Anka, Annette Funicello, Dion and the Belmonts. The only person anybody cares about today is Elvis Presley. Nobody cares about the Hasidim, Rebbe Schneerson and his messianic message, Daddy Grace and his 6-inch fingernails. Who cares about them? Elvis is what we want to know about.